Welcome. I am Christina, and I'm going to be putting on Color Street today. And I just wanted to give a demo on how I do it. So here is the set that I will be putting on. This is called a Wrap It Up, and it's one of the Christmas holiday sets. Now, I am trying a new camera setup today, so hopefully it goes all right and is not too crazy. But what I'm gonna do is I'm actually do a shot of my hands so that you guys can see my setup. So let me go ahead and get that set up now so that I can show you exactly what I'm doing. All right. All right, here we go. Oop. All right, so hopefully you guys can see me okay. And here is the set. Here are the tools that I use, basically everything that I have. So I have a nail file, which this does come with a nail file, which I'll show you, a cuticle pusher. They don't come with a cuticle pusher, but I do believe this is probably another critical tool aside from the nail file. So I send all of my customers a free cuticle pusher. All right, and then let's go ahead and open this setup. All right, so when you open it, you will see inside there, you have your strips, you have a nail file that comes with these. These are really cute, actually. They all come with them. They build up for me, so I end up just giving them away, so I'll set that aside for now. You get an alcohol prep pad, which is just an alcohol prep pad. So it's regular alcohol. So if you use it and you need more, or you're going to do another set and you don't have one, you can use any alcohol that you have. So first step in the preparation process is I wash my hands ahead, but then I always do the alcohol prep pad. And basically what you want to do is just wipe down all of your nails. You want to make sure that you're getting any excess oils or lotion off. And then in addition to that, so I will also rub down my thumb and my first finger, the fingers that I use to apply. What this allows me to do is handle the strips a little bit and not be worried about them losing tackiness. So I'm done with that. We'll throw that away. All right. And then let's take a look at these strips here. So let me set this packaging aside. All right, so the strips themselves, they do come with a little thing here on the end to tear it. I always do tear it at the end because I usually put my unused strips back in and reseal it just so that I hopefully can use them again later. Color Street doesn't guarantee that, but I'll use a heat sealer or like if you have one of those food sealers, you can use those. But I'll do that. It's not guaranteed, but most of the time I'm able to get multiple uses out of my sets that are unused. So when you open the package, you are going to have 2 sets of strips, 8 each. So this set is a Mix Mani set, so it comes with different ones. And so what we're going to do is lay these out, figure out which ones work best, and kind of do the planning first. So one of the things I'm going to do, my nails have been getting a little bit longer. I'm going to check, but I think that there's a chance I can still get I can get 2 nails out of one set. They're not so long yet, I don't think. So we'll give that a try, hopefully, but I am going to show you how you can get 2 nails out of one strip so that you can save as many. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and set one of these aside, and then we're going to do planning on this one. So what I'm going to do is kind of plan out. Now, obviously, these are different colors, so I'm not going to worry too much about which color's on which finger, mainly because I want to go more for the fit today and show you more about that. So this one here is probably the best one for my pinky. This one you'll notice is actually 2 sizes on the ends. I think that this one end might be wide enough, but this one isn't. And honestly, I don't want to use this strip right now and waste that. So I would rather go a size bigger. This side will fit better on my pinky, and then this side's going to be a little bit wide, but I'll show you how you can trim it down from that. All right, so there's my pinky. Let's see, let's pan the rest of my nails here. So I think I want my ring finger to really stand out the most. So I'm going to use this brighter color here for the ring finger. Let's see, I think this one usually fits my first finger the best. That one has a little bit more of the shape, so I'll use that one for my first finger. Let's see, I'll use this one for my middle, and then for my thumb, yeah, we'll use that one for my thumb. So these are the ones that actually usually fit the shape. So you can see here, it's going to be a fun mani with a variety of colors. I do like these darker ones a little bit better. So, or I think I like those in the stripes. So I'm excited to have these on the majority of my fingers that I use. All right, so I'm going to set the rest of these aside. And then what I'm going to do is use this packaging because I'm going to have little stickers, and so I'll need to put them somewhere. So let's start off with the first one. And actually, before we even talk about that, I do want to say another prep step that you want to make sure you do before applying your Color Street is push those cuticles back. The reason you want to push these back, number one, is to get any skin off of your nails. The strips are meant to adhere to your nails. So if you do have, if it ends up laying on top of your skin, you don't remove that, it can cause the strips to peel off or to peel off. So I'm going to go ahead and just give my cuticles one last pushback. And I'm so sorry because I realized that the camera, I think I was blocking that. So I'm going to give them one last pushback here. All right. And then I'm going to go ahead and start applying. So let's talk about each one of these layers. So each strip will have multiple layers on the packaging. So this first one is the purple strip, and I'm sorry I can't get it to focus. So I'm going to go ahead and pull it back down here. So this is the first strip. We're going to peel that off. This is a clear layer. You want to go ahead and just remove that and throw it away. You do not want to keep it on there. All right. The next is going to be the color layer. So this silver strip right here, you'll go ahead and pull that off, and it leaves, and now you have your nail strip. All right. So what I'm going to do is go ahead, I'm going to line this up with my cuticle. Now you may want to leave a little bit of a gap. Again, you don't want this to lift on top of or set on top of your nail, on top of your skin. So you want to make sure that it is only on your nail. Another thing here is you can lightly put it on there. And so if you happen to place it incorrectly, you can lift it and replace it or reposition it. So I actually did a really good job, I think. Nope, actually I do need to reposition this a little bit. So again, I'm just going to lay that on there. All right, and then I'm going to start at the base, press down, press over to the sides, and then over the edge. All right, and so when I press over the edge, the goal here is to get a really nice connection with the tip of your nail so that when we perforate it, it doesn't end up tearing above your nail. So now what I'm going to do is simply just use my thumbnail. I'm going to press down underneath my nail and perforate it with my nail, with my thumbnail. All right, so there it is. Oh, let me do this camera here since that one looks like it's a better, all right. So now I'll just take this little tab off the other side. We're gonna throw that away. And then I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so I'm just going to position this there. Make sure it's in the right place. Now, this one is a little bit wider. So what I'm gonna do actually is position it so it aligns with one edge of my nail so that I only have to kind of perforate one side. So I don't think I got that quite right. So again, I'm gonna lift and reposition. And I'm not pressing it down too hard, which is why I can lift it without worrying about the integrity of it sticking to my nails. All right, so there, I got that to where I want it to be. So now I'm going to push there and down and over to the side. Now on this side, you'll notice that it is going over the edge of my nail. So what I'm going to do is just use my fingernail here. I'll do this on the table. I'll use my fingernail to just press into my cuticle. And what I'm doing is I'm using the natural shape of my nail. Again, you can use your cuticle pusher if you like. Use it to press into your cuticle. And then what's going to happen is it'll allow you to just pull away that excess and have a nice clean edge there right directly on your nail. All right. So now I'm going to finish this off. I'm going to press over the edge using my thumbnail to perforate underneath the nail and pulling away the excess. All right, the final finishing step on these is just to take your nail file. So I'm going to use my glass nail file that I use. And I'm just going to gently file downward at the very tip. So what this is going to do is give you a nice clean edge. Yep, there we go. So that it's a very clean edge and you don't have anything sticking up. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'll clean up this side as well. So again, just filing downward gently. You don't want to file upward because it can cause it to lift. So filing it downward will keep it there on your nail, pull away any extras. And there, I missed another extra right there. And there we have our two pinky nails. And comparing them, you see my right pinky is clearly longer than my left. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and show the rest of the application here. I'll go a little faster on the rest of this video, but I'll do this so you guys can see the full application. All right, so we're going to do here. Okay, make sure that's aligned. Nope, not where I want it. There we go. My office is pretty warm right now, and so I'm noticing that these are perforating very easily. So if you do have warmer temperatures where you're at in your room or in your house, just be aware that they could be a little bit more delicate. All right. Oops. All right, I'm going to go ahead and turn off my camera here and we'll just show the nails. Here's another method. You can hold down, hold the white backing when you're applying. And this is a really good option if, again, my office is kind of warm right now, and so I feel like my hands are getting a little clammy. So what I don't want to do is, again, just transfer any excess moisture. So I felt like it's probably better that I go ahead and I'm going to use this method to continue these so that I don't get any like sweat or anything on them. All right, so here, my first finger is a little odd. It's kind of wide, but it's not quite the right shape. And so I always end up having to give it a little bit more care and kind of trimming around the cuticles. So you'll see that I'll fix that there in a moment. Let's go ahead and do this one. right, before I move on to my thumb, I'm gonna go ahead and get my nail file out and let's get these cleaned up. So I save my thumb for last because since I use it as that tool to apply, and what I want to make sure to do is get these cleaned up so that if I need to use my thumb, it's still free of a new nail strip until I finish cleaning the rest of these up. All right, so again, I'm just perforating with the nail file at the very end, just very gently filing it downward along the outer edge of my nail so I can clean up those strips. Okay. Let's see, I'm going to check this here. Make sure that I don't have any on my cuticle. Okay. All right, pretty happy with that nail here. Whoop, except for that one edge. All right, let's do these real quick. Okay. This has an edge, which I'm gonna press, and then that one I hadn't really pressed down all the way on. Okay. All right, this one here, you can see that edge. I'm gonna go ahead and press that with my thumbnail to perforate it. Perfect. Let's see one little piece right there. All right, and then I'll just my fingers look like candy canes. I love it. All right. Okay, there's those. And now finally, we're gonna do the thumb last. So this one will be a little interesting and I'll show you how I use my cuticle pusher. So I'm gonna peel off my layer. We'll pull off that gray tab. Again, I'm gonna use this. All right. Oop. All right, so let's do this side first. I am applying this to my right hand first. I'm right-handed. I'm relatively proficient. Oop, that is not line where I want it to be. I'm relatively proficient applying with my left hand now, so I don't mind whichever one I'm doing. Doesn't really matter first, but I do tend to apply it to my dominant hand, my writing hand first, since that usually is the hand that I can better apply with, and I'll show you why. I'm wondering if this thumbnail is going to be long enough. Look at this. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and lay that down. Ooh, it is not long enough. For the very first time ever, I am so excited to say, for the first time ever, my thumbnails are too long. So I'm going to go ahead and get the same one on the other side here and go ahead and apply it. We'll do the same thing I did the first time. So it's funny because I'm using another strip, but I'm actually pretty excited because this is the first time my thumbnails have ever been this long. And I really can say that it's due to just taking care of my nails. Color Street, honestly, has caused me to take care of my nails better. All right, so what I want to do is show you how I use my cuticle pusher on this very last thumbnail. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and just press down on all of the edges. Oh, I just pulled that off. I didn't mean to. But okay, so I guess I'm not going to show you. But basically what I'll do is when I fold it over, again, these are really warm right now, so they tore easily. But fortunately, it still looks okay. I just take my cuticle pusher and like I did with my thumbnail before, push it underneath and then press that off. Again, you can also use this cuticle pusher if you need to get that a good contact with your nails. That soft rubbery end is perfect and shouldn't damage your nails. Obviously, you don't want to push too hard. But once you get a good contact, again, I'm just going to take my nail file. We'll just clean up those edges and then pull away any excess. Same on the final nail. Okay, pull off those little pieces there. I'm going to make sure I press this down. I feel like I didn't do a great job pressing it down the first time. All right. Now, I'm clear the desk space. Here is my new mani. And I'm so excited to get to show you what that looks like. So, all right. I thank you so much for stopping in and checking out my application video. Again, I'm a regular person. I love Color Street, and I decided to just start selling it so that I can earn free sets and not have to pay so much for it. I'm not a nail technician or anything like that. And I think I did a pretty darn good job on my nails, and I love them. I will admit, I like things to be kind of symmetrical. And so I think my little light colored pinky is bothering me. So I may go back and end up putting stripes on my pinky, but we will see. Anyway, but I just want to thank you all for joining. Comment, let me know what you thought of the video. Let me know if you have any questions about how to apply or if you've been having some struggles. And I'd be more than happy to share. All right. Thanks again. Have a blessed day.